I begin here hitting you with my very first video. Now, I've been really nervous about this video and posting a video on YouTube. I've been putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. But lately, with everything going on, I just found myself with a lot of time. And I said, you know what? Shoot, I'm going to do it. So I'm not going to get too far into that. I will say that today we're going to be doing structure blocks and learning how to make templates using structure blocks, and then using structure blocks to create basically, I'll show you a little bit here. This is actually a game of mine that I've been working on. I don't want to get too far into it, but later on I will explain more, and maybe we'll do some free play, inside of it. I'll do some episodes, but for now it's still roughly not done. So let's take a look. So this is the sewer system, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building our own sewer system. Why did I pick a sewer system? Just because it kind of it covers a lot. It covers, let's say, railroads, tunnels going through mountains, tunnels under the water. It will cover a lot, and you're going to build it with me. And then we're going to use the structure blocks to make the templates, and then we're going to use the structure blocks, again, like I said, to connect everything together seamlessly to where it's just unbelievably together and looking really, really good. We're not going to do everything that I've done in here. We won't do these little tunnels to the manholes up there. Like I said, this is a sewer system under a city that I'm building, so it's really it's going to be huge and massive. Anyway, I don't want to waste time talking about all that. So let's go back out here, and I'll show you real quick before we jump into it. So we're going to be building basically a straight tunnel, and then we're going to have a T tunnel, and then we will build a T section for the tunnel. And basically what we're going to do is we're just going to build one, and then we're going to build the other ones off that one, minus probably the T section, yeah, because that one we could just build by ourselves. But yeah, and then we'll put them together, and I'll show you how you can take let's say the straight section over there. We can put it right here, we can put it over here, and it's seamlessly going to be in there just by using structure blocks. And I'm going to jump over to my creative world I did for YouTube. If you have a creative world, you're ready to go, meet me over there, and let's get cracking. Yeah. 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 All right, here we go. As you can see, I have a grid all set up, so it's easy for you to follow exactly step by step what I'm doing. Got a chest in the middle with all the little goodies. And I just want to go over how to get a structure block really quick. And it's funny. I've been messing this up as I was practicing it. Oh, it was funny. I couldn't get it. Anyway, so to do that, push right on your D-pad, and then type in /give @p structure _ whoops, it won't let me do that again. No wonder it messed that up. _ block. And when you're done, after that, push R2 and you're done, and there it is in your inventory. All right, it was funny. I could not figure out what I was doing wrong, and anyway, it's been a long day. All right, let's see what we have in our chest. So this is what we're going to need. We're going to need some mossy cobblestone slabs, mossy cobblestone stairs, water bucket, mossy cobblestone, stone bricks, dirt, stone brick wall, soul lantern, wow, iron bars, stone brick stairs, dark oak planks, stone brick slabs, and of course your structure block. So let's just grab these items right here all the way up to the iron fence, and let's put that in our inventory. That's what we're going to need for now. We can close this up. So I like using the smooth stone for building and showing people how to build, because it's more clear than the the iron blocks. Iron blocks, I don't like the little lines in there. It's all preference anyway. In case you're wondering, I'm using Faithful Texture Pack. All right, so let's get started. So this tunnel is going to be 19 long. So let's just do a center, and we're going to count out 19. It doesn't matter where you start. It doesn't matter. Just count 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There we go. All right, so we have 19 out, and then right down it, go ahead and put these cobblestone or the mossy cobblestone half slabs, just like that. Okay, so once you have that done, you have 19 mossy cobblestone slabs done. Then I want you to go on either side of it and take out that whole row. Okay, we're in creative, so I don't know why I'm not doing this fast. There we go. And oops, NT. And if you don't know the pick block, and I already got that down, so what I'm gonna do is replace this. So if you need a block, say I just broke that block, just push up on the D-pad and see how that switched over. Just in case you didn't know that, I'm sure you did. We all make mistakes, so that happens. Okay, so let's take out this side of the line, just like that. And then on this side and that side, you're gonna put the mossy cobblestone stairs on both sides. Da 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 da. If I get bored enough, I'll start singing to you. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. We'll just place them down. Believe it or not, that's the last of the stairs you're going to need for the mossy cobblestone stairs. So we're just going to fill this in with water. And I wish Minecraft came where you could permanently dye the water, you know, because in your sewers, you know, crystal clear blue water just doesn't exist. Let's face it. You know, I mean, I wish there was some kind of color that represented it that was mercury, or not mercury, but murky, brown, one of those, you know, that would represent better sewer water, because this crystal blue water is just like, oh, that's an awesome sewer. It's a clean sewer. All right, so that's done. So what we're going to want to do is I want to pick block this back so I have my cobblestone. And right on the outsides, on both sides, go ahead and place your mossy cobblestone slabs back down. And I overshot. It's all right, not a big deal. So we're going to do it again here. And overshot the same amount. And there I go again. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's done. So we have our water done, we have this done, and then right behind on both sides, put down your mossy cobblestone. Just like that. I mean, it's so easy. These tunnels are so easy. I built it once, and it's such an easy little project. Okay, right behind these, I want you to put 2 layers of dirt. Because I already know it's supposed to be 11. It's supposed to be 19 by 11. These are good numbers to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, it's going to be exactly 2 rows behind it. Let's take that out. Take that out. Okay, so that's done. Just like that. Okay, now on the end here, and both ends or both sides are going to be mirrored, so it's not a big deal. Just put the stone brick there, put the stone brick fence there 3 times, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 stone bricks, and then again 1, 2, 3 stone fences, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4 stone bricks. You're getting it now, yeah? So just like that. That's what you want to do. And let's just go ahead and mirror that on the other side. Just like we can go like this, so we can actually see it if you want. So we can see. So it's 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go back to the fence or wall. I keep calling it a fence. It's like earlier when I called the T section that was really a cross section. I do that. We'll all have a laugh over my grammar and the way I talk. So okay, so now that's done. Now that that's done, you can come here and you can actually go one more line, except here you want to put that down. So just keep right behind, right in the middle of it, put down a stone brick, and then just put dirt for the rest. Did I do that right? I did not. Oh my goodness. All right, take these out. That was not working out well. So it's going to be right behind it, yep, directly. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then the dirt. Derp. All right, here we go. And then let's just fill this line up and destroy that extra one that I put in there because derp. All right. Got it. You know what? I'm just going to fill this line up in the back. Let's just get it done. Get her done. All right. And 1, 2, 3, dirt. So anywhere behind the, yeah, right. Anywhere behind the fence, put the stone brick. just like that, and that is done. So both sides are mirrored. So behind this, right here in the middle of it, put a stone, put some stone, put some stone brick. Right behind it, stone brick, right in the middle, like so. I mean, nothing's easier than that. I mean, that's pretty easy. And around that, let's go ahead and fill all this back in with some more dirt, just like that. While we got the dirt in hand. Now the dirt's not important, but when you're building this and when you're doing templates, and see what I did right there? That's funny. You know, I'm not a perfectionist, but I when it comes to like trees and all that, I hate floating trees. And when it comes to just everything, my bridges that I build, everything has to be not accurate, but reasonably realistic. You know, as far as how the mechanics of it would actually work in real life. So go ahead and just square that out right above the fence. Square that out. I see. See? Don't you want to be like me? All right. Just like that. Other side. Just like that. And I did it again. I knew I was going to do that as soon as before I pushed it. Okay. So that is that. That is done. And you can go ahead and fill this in with the cobblestone fence. Or cobblestone fence. The stone brick fence. And same thing on the other side. This is what's great about mirroring. And I could have actually showed you how to do a template. Just following, like splitting it down the middle, then using a structure block to build both sides. But, you know, it's better to do it this way. Okay, so now it's starting to kind of look like something. Yeah, kind of starting to look like what we had over there in the game world there. So now what we want to do is we want to bring all this up one more. Like I said, this is just a filler. This has nothing to do with the design other than if you're a map maker, you don't want mobs spawning behind your stuff. And I'm not a big fan of putting lighting where I could just put solid blocks. You know, some people just fill things in with lighting, or you know, they don't care if a mob spawns right there. But in like a lot of games I build, I depend on, because I love vanilla Minecraft. I love I'm not a big fan of mods. Not a big fan at all. But yeah, I occasionally play some mods. But I like to force mobs to spawn in areas that I want them to spawn in my games. But we'll just fill all this in. And it's going to look a lot better when we do the structure block. So that's done. So just go back in and all this area that's not filled up on the edges, go ahead and put stone brick here. Just like that. Easy as can be. I mean, this is not, I'm not a rocket scientist, you know, in my builds. And see, you can see, look at that dirt I missed. I mean, sometimes I feel like such a noob. But, which I am, I pretty much am. So, let's continue filling this side up. All right, there we go. So there's that, and we are actually really close to being done. Let's go ahead and fill this side back up. And this side mirrors that side. And once again, I'm going to do my little, and I don't have OCD. It's not my OCD. One of my buddies that plays with me, every time I make a build, oh, if I had one little thing off, his OCD would kick in. He'd tell me about it. It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I don't need things symmetrical. But what I should note is what I do like is I like to work with odd numbers. If you notice, this is actually 11. And so half of 11, when you equal this out, you know, it's going to be 6. So you have 5 on that side, 5 on that side, 6 is your center. 19 over here, which I like to count out, and that means 10. Yeah, 10 is my center, you know. So I just like that. And then when you make your templates, it's easy to line things up. Or if you have things by 2, then you do it by 2. But for me, it's just so much easier just with the 1. All right, or the odd number. Okay, we can actually get rid of all of this. We don't. We do need this. We can go ahead and pick up our other things. So let's go ahead and put in our soul lanterns here, and we'll pop that in there just like that, and pop that in there just like that. And if you see what I'm doing, I don't like this where it just sits there. You know, I like it to be kind of hanging, you know, unless you're in detail. Like when I go to map makers, or let's just say it's a texture pack that you buy, you know, because this is mostly on Bedrock what I'm doing. So Bedrock doesn't have like some of the stuff that Java has as far as like, you know, the marketplace. We don't have like the mods. We have a few stuff with mods, but not that much. Not like you know, Ender.io and stuff. I mean, who doesn't love Ender.io, or Dire Wolf or stuff like that? But we do have texture packs with worlds, pre-built worlds that are really, really cool. I mean, just a lot of work was put into it, and hats off to the team that does that kind of stuff. That's awesome. So I actually lost what I was saying. So let's just forget about that. Put on our upside down stairs here on both sides, like so. All right, one, and same thing on the other side. And you know you're gonna put them up the wrong way, and just like that. And that is done. There you go. So now we're gonna take and we're gonna do this with our dark oak planks, and we're gonna run it all the way down. And all I'm doing now is just kind of adding a little texture to the build. It's not going to look stunning from here. You know, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, that's awesome, Eden. Oh, you're the king. No. And if you do, you're just being nice. So, that's done. And now this is actually the complete part of the straight section. So what are we going to do now? Of course, we're going to grab that good old structure block. I am not like a structure block king or anything like that. I just really jumped into it, and I learned through trial and error. Now, I believe if I put it here, I'm probably wrong just because I'm making a video and recording. If I put it here, oh, it's totally, well, almost right. I should have put it in here. Didn't matter, but I'm going to put it in there. So, as you can see, now we're doing the structure block. So the structure block now this should be red down here. It is red, and this should be blue down here. Okay, so blue is going to be our length of our structure. Okay, red is going to be the width of our structure, and of course, green will always be how high it is. And at its default, you can see we only need to add 2 more. So we already know this on the red, it's 11, yeah? And then on the blue, we already know it's 19. So we already know to punch in our numbers. And to make this right off the bat, let's do a little block pick there. And so we already know how to get rid of that. Line all this up. So we're just going to do it. So let's go ahead and we're going to go, we know the X, which was the red, which was going to be the width. We know that's 11. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and type that in. So if we look at it in our little preview here, voila. We know both sides because we know where our soul lanterns with the stone brick in the back, and then the rest is dirt. So we know we've got it. And as you notice here on the bottom, you see how you can see the water. There is a default on the offset on, let me get back over there so I can show you. Right here, that's a default, so it's at -1. So it is actually going to do 1 block down. Now, I'd rather just work with the default than always change that -1. So I always know where my block is. It's going to be 1 block under. Just remember that. That's a good thing to keep in mind. So our Y, we know by looking at it, it was going to be 7. So we should see the dirt and the very top of the dark oak planks, and there it is. But however, I didn't fill that in. I'm going to go back and fill that in before I forget. So let's go ahead and fill this in just so that's done. I apologize for that. I forgot about that. And I think I destroyed a block inside the tunnel. Oh, I am not firing on all cylinders here. I'm trying, people. I'm trying. All right, here we go. Let's go on this side. I think I'm losing my voice. It's not like I've been yelling or shouting or anything. But all right, and the side. Anyway, while I'm going through this, anyone that's ever played with me on my realms, on my servers, know I love to give away free stuff, and I plan on doing that here shortly with the game I'm working on. Maybe perhaps bringing people in, testing it out. If you'd be interested in something like that, that would be really, really cool. Because I really like to, yeah, there it is. I really like to get involved with the community that we all build together. So that would be awesome. All right, let me just pick that up just so it's not trash laying around. It drives me nuts. Okay, so I can get rid of everything I have because if I need another structure block, I can go here, pick block. That's up on the D-pad. And so that's it. So that is the straight section of what we're doing. And now we're going to jump into the T section of it, and we'll build that, and then we'll end the video from there, and then we'll pick up on the next episode because I don't want to run the video too long. I want to make sure and find good time. So remember, leave comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm listening, and I will answer you back. Okay, let me think now. All right, so real quick, let's just let's grab a sign. Go to the bed section. We'll just grab a sign real quick, and let's place it in front of this. We'll place it dead center, and we're just call this temp. That's not temp. Temp 1, and that represents our straight line. We're just gonna name it that. So let's go over here, and let's actually copy this now. And did it keep everything? It did not. Oh, because we did not do the length. So let's do the length because I went over there and filled in that dirt. So let's go. We know it is 19 long. So there it is. So we can see by the end we are very symmetrical. So let's go ahead and save this. Let's save it as, we're going to just call it temp 1. Temp and space. Without a space, 1. Okay, you have to remember what you put in when you save it. So just remember that, temp 1, and then hit save, and it's saved. Okay, rather than what we are going to do is take that out now. What we are going to do now is we're going to take our structure block. We're going to come over here to give ourselves some room, and we're going to put it right here. And actually, we're not. We're going to put it one back. So, and this we're going to put load, and then we're going to type in temp 1 again. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm rushing this. I just don't want this video to go that long. Once you're done, you can hit load. It'll show you what you loaded, and sometimes it doesn't show you everything you loaded, like in this instance. But once we exit it, you can see, oh, there it is. Everything we built. Now, really quick, because I want to make sure I do not extend this. Okay, so we know this lamp is in the center. So we're just going to come through here real quick, bust all this out, just like that. And we know the tunnel is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know we have to bust out 1, just like that. We know we have to bust that out. And by the grid below, you can see that it's 5. So let's just bust all this out completely. And what we're doing now is we're making our T section. Notice how we're not building our T section. We're just using this, which everything will now be symmetrical to be 3 stone brick blocks in between there. So now what we want to do is we want to match that. Now we know I can just use my pick block, see, up D-pad, and replace this all the way to there, just like that. Now I take and pick block again, get my mossy stone stairs, and put them in just like there, or just like that. I don't know where I said just like there. So it's just like that. And then we're going to take our, and bust all this out too. And we can bust all the way to the top till we have 1 layer left, just like so. We can probably leave that on. No, we can't. We gotta remove it. Just like so. Oh, I didn't have to do that, but that's right. So we go here, and excuse me, and oops, both sides with mossy cobblestone. Not like that, but like that. And then stone brick as our filler. And we push this in, stone brick stairs. Yeah, I'm kind of rushed. I really want to finish this up. I apologize for that. I just do not want this video to run too long because I want to make sure I do it right, which most of the time I don't. That's our secret though. Here we go. Let's put that in there, and dark oak planks, and then of course let's go over here, and we want to make it go from here like so. So, and you can see where I completely messed up, but that's okay. We can just fill all this in. Did I mess that up? I did not. I messed up the other side. Oh, that is embarrassing. There we go. I'm really good. I promise. No. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, that's what I forgot. Silly, silly me. Yeah, don't listen to me. We need to make sure that is. There we go. Finally. Good job, Eden. Way to go. And then we'll break these out. Fill them with this stone bricks, and then take these out. And I don't know why I don't have that in there, but I don't. That's the important part. And I just completely foobarred that again, because this was still supposed to come out to here. Not looking good. So, just like that. Hey, who's perfect anyway? This is my build. I think I've only built it 500 times. You really expect me to get it right. So, just like that. I should have known just from those. So you can erase everything. I hope you didn't follow me on that. Hopefully you watched the video a little ahead and said, Eden, you're doing it wrong, buddy. There you go. So there's that. And then of course, if I want to finish this off real quick, I will go and get a water bucket, put that in here, and fill this up real quick. And now, see, just like that, you have just like that after a few times. I love how I do that kind of stuff. So now you have a T section. So now you have another template. This T section, however, I mean, it ends with a light there, or a soul lantern. And let's name this one first before we do that. We're going to name this one Temp 2. Like so. Hopefully that's not too loud. Just like that. So it's Temp 2, and then we will go here, and we will push Save this time, don't load. And we're going to save it as Temp 2. And you can see the preview, how it's changed, how everything looks. And that's it. And then save it. And just like that, we did 2 templates. Now we'll do next episode. We'll do the cross section, not the T section, like I said in the early in the video. But we'll do the cross section, and then we'll start to mix and match and make our little tunnels. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I just want to say, if you're the first person watching this video, please leave a comment. I love it. That's like your first dollar bill in your business. You know what I mean? If you like it enough, subscribe. I'd love to keep seeing from you, talking to you. That is also a big one too for subscriber. Boom, you know, that's going up. Those are things that you're gonna post, and those are things that you're gonna show to everyone. Anyway, I'm out. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Keep on cracking.